Last time, on Whiskey Ridge...
Stanley Clark finally found the land on his old treasure map when the clues pointed him to a secret grotto in the canyons. Inside the grotto was a second hidden chamber, an altar-like cave in which Stanley found another ancient book. This was Volume 4, the Book of Plenty, which could be used to turn objects into gold. Stanley tried to hide his discovery from the others, but when the group ran into Josiah Sarkisian in the canyons, the banker seemed to have a similarly suspicious agenda. Josiah disappeared when the threat of General Shelby and his outlaw gang of Undefeated arose, and as the group fled the scene, Stanley disappeared as well. The group doubled back to find him and discovered the grotto and cave, only to find Josiah and Stanley arguing inside. The situation quickly devolved into a standoff, with Buck and Tanner suspicious of the book, and Josiah and Stanley fighting over ownership. Just as it seemed the standoff would turn violent, they overheard the Undefeated entering the grotto outside the cave, and a truce was called so they could escape. Stanley snuck out of the cave and managed to sweet-talk General Shelby with his southern charm. He offered to play a game of chance with their lives, and Shelby lost, only to change the rules and take their money. He then forced them to draw straws to have someone be conscripted into the Undefeated, and Josiah lost. The group headed safely out of the grotto, leaving Josiah to his fate.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're just going to leave here? Whoa, 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 whoa,
After the Undefeated let you go, you still have a 2-day trip to get back to Whiskey Ridge. You have your horses, but you don't have your teepees. And you do have 1 day's rations. So, you guys head on your way back through the canyons. And as you're heading down that way, a light rain starts to fall. So you keep heading through the canyons for a couple hours. Give me observation rolls.
Ooh, all of us?
Yes. I'm even going to include Chaw in that. Chaw failed.
All right, Buck's rolling on a 75. A crit success with a 66.
Stanley's rolling on a 30. Success with a 5.
Dang. Tanner's rolling on a 70. Fail with a 72.
Tanner's got pneumonia.
No.
So Stanley and Buck, you both notice that the trickle of water running through the canyons
Oh, Christ.
is starting to pick up at an alarming at an alarming rate.
Here we go.
I forgot this was an arroyo.
Bronson Arroyo?
Pincho.
Stanley, with your success, you are able to kind of guide your horse up to like a higher ground area. Buck, you also are able to guide yourself to higher ground. And you can guide one other person.
Tanner.
Okay.
I need this guy.
Oh, no. Chaw.
Chaw and Mason are get kind of caught in the water as it's rising.
Did Chaw fail his observation?
Oh, yeah, actually, Chaw failed his, but I actually didn't do one for Mason, so let me do that.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't hear that.
Yeah, okay, so Mason passes.
Oh, Chaw.
He's out. Chaw's the only one stuck in there, probably because he doesn't have a horse.
Chaw,
He can't get out quick enough.
Chaw, get out of there.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not going to get above his head.
So as the water starts to rise, it's all of a sudden it's like up to his waist, and he's gonna try and like pull himself out of there. I'm gonna say he has to roll better than a 40 to do that.
As in under a 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. He rolls a 60.
Oh, Chuck.
Oh, Chaw.
Jesus, Chaw, all you had to do was step onto the higher ground, man.
Can I roll save?
So he starts getting swept downstream. He is going to take 1d6 damage as he is bashed into a rock.
Chaw.
4 points of damage to Chuck.
Oh, no.
Maybe it knocked some sense into him.
Don't say things like that. He's smart in his own way.
I'm going to give you guys 1 round to do something, anything.
I'm going to roll lifeguard.
He's going to keep getting swept away. He might have a chance to get out of it himself, but this will be your last chance to do anything because he's going to be out of your range.
Buck's going to roll on an acrobatics if the GM accepts.
Okay, and what are you going to do?
It's gonna dosey do out.
I'm just going to try to like scurry along. I'm going to try to scurry along this upper ridge. Maybe chuck my rope down to him. You like?
What do I ever throw? How's your throw, Jay?
Probably terrible.
Could you throw a rope down to him? I got the base 30 on that.
So yeah, if you're going to throw the rope, it would be throw.
Well, it's more like I'm going to run right above him and just drop it.
So if you're on your horse, this would be handle animal. If you're not, it's then probably acrobatics.
Okay. I'll roll animal handling. Rolling on a 65 for animal handle. A 21 for a success.
Okay, so you're guiding Lady up along the edge of the now rushing creek. And you are able to dangle. Let's say you get kind of ahead of Chaw and you dangle down a rope to him. He's going to try. Anybody else want to do anything?
Maybe someone tie a rope to me.
Can I?
He's going to pull your entire horse in.
I was gonna, if this didn't work, I was gonna have the rope tied to me and I was gonna jump in.
Whoa.
In that outfit?
So, do we have to say what we're gonna do now?
Let's say you're just tying the rope to your waist and just seeing what's going to happen.
Tanner's gonna run like 15 feet further with Dick Cheney. He's gonna ride Dick Cheney 15 feet down further and try the same thing in case Chaw misses.
Okay.
Buck's rope.
Animal handling, please.
Does John want to? Oh, John doesn't have to roll first because is he waiting?
He doesn't have to roll because all he's doing is tying a rope around his waist.
Okay. Rolling on a 65, rolled a 45 for a success.
Okay, so you go down the opposite side of the creek and also dangle your teeny weeny rope into the water. So Chaw's gonna have 2 chances to grab one of your ropes. I'm gonna say he's got a 50 to do so. First attempt to grab Buck's rope, 26. So he grabs onto that.
Nice grab, Chaw.
All right, Chaw.
And maybe with Stanley's help at this point, you can kind of haul Chaw back onto the shore.
Jesus, son, what do you weigh?
I have the weight of 2 wet men.
Yeah, your trousers are wet.
My trousers were wet before, actually.
Jesus, Chaw.
That's all right, Chaw. We're glad you're safe. Tanner yells from across the other side of the creek.
I'm glad you're safe too, Tanner.
Thanks, Chaw.
And Chaw tries to cross the river to get to Tanner.
we do the whole thing over again.
All right, so you guys kind of, through a combination of kind of waiting out the storm into high ground and moving along when it's safe to do so, you get out of the flooded area. And without further incident, you are exiting the canyon area at the end of the day. At this point, you would be kind of setting up camp for the night. So you've reached the kind of more desert area, but you still have about a day's journey left, and night is descending currently. So, where would you like to set up your campfire?
Fellas, what do you think about circling a bunch of these rocks? Maybe getting in the middle of it? Keep the scorpions away?
And yeah, I think that's a real good idea, Buck. Let's do that. We'll scoop these rocks up. Start right in the middle of this here little opening.
I'll scoop a rock up. Look at this.
Yeah, Chaw, why don't you go ahead and put these things in a nice big circle?
Look at this one. You like that one, Tanner?
I do, Chaw. Yeah, let's let's put that one in the mix. I like that. Oh, that's nice. Good job.
I made it good.
You did make it good.
What do we got here for provisions that the undefeated gives?
I'm gonna let that be up to you. What do you want?
Beans.
Jerky.
Yeah, they gave you plenty of jerky because they were actually rustling some cattle. And they gave you a ton of beans.
Fuck, man.
That's it.
That sounds like 2025.
That's all I need. Does Stanley have to cook for us, or can we just eat? Because I don't want him to ruin this.
I throw a can of beans to everybody. They can put it on the coals on the fire. These beans aren't that good, but, they're sure doing the job.
Jerky's a little tougher than I thought it was going to be.
I couldn't get my can open.
So Mason's like, I think this is delicious. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Mason.
No one's complaining.
Chaw's just chewing on a branch again.
Chaw, stop eating those branches.
I
know that's fiber, but don't eat it.
I liked it yesterday.
I know you did. All right, go ahead. Eat your branch.
Yum, yum.
Unless you want to do anything. Anyone want to do anything entertaining at the campfire?
Frankly, no. I've had about my fill of these guys. I'm just going to go to sleep.
Yeah, I think Tanner is too. He's seen enough for 1 or 2 days.
I'm going to stay up and ask Mason Dixon if he has any bedtime stories.
Do a card trick for us, Stanley.
I'm not a clown. I'm not here to amuse you.
All right, I'll go to bed now then.
Tanner, roll. You're rolling a psychology. It's got to be higher than a 60, but lower than your score.
Fuck, man, come on. Rolling on a 70. What if my score in psychology was less than 60? Would I have automatically failed?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, there's a chance then. What if I roll a critical success with a 33? Is that still cool?
That's a success.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Buck just heads to sleep, and Chaw is kind of nodded off beside him, like he's the small spoon for Buck.
I like that he's the small spoon.
Jesus, you got some girth to you, boy.
Tanner, you kind of put your hat over your head and you're kind of nodding off, but you hear Stanley request a story from Mason.
Bedtime story.
Mason's like, well, Stanley, maybe it's obvious to you, but back during the war, I fought for the southern side, and
You son of a bitch.
well, you said you were fighting on the southern side too back there. That wasn't true?
No, that wasn't true.
Yeah, you strike me more as a deserter.
Only suckers. I like my heroes that didn't lose.
That didn't get caught.
Yeah, I like the heroes that didn't get captured. All right, so you fought for the South. What happened? How come you didn't join the undefeated?
Because unlike them, I know when to take my licks. I didn't agree with the North, but I agreed that they fought fair and square. They were honorable men on the other side, and that's the way things came out. But I'll tell you something, Stanley. I remember the face of every man I killed in that war, and even some I didn't quite kill. I remember one in particular, far off shot with my rifle. Took a portion of a man's ear clean off. Don't tell him, but I'm 100% sure it's your friend Tanner over there.
Whoa. How you so sure?
'Cause he only got half an ear.
Plenty of people got half an ear. How do you know it's him?
I tell you, every one I killed, I remember their face. And I damn near almost killed Tanner. And given the chance, I will.
Jesus Christ.
Why haven't you said anything?
I'm gonna finish what I started.
Hold on. Is this serious? Was that serious?
No, just kidding.
Why haven't you said anything since he came to town?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, Stanley, but the Southerners, they're not too popular when it comes to the war. I'd like to keep that part of my life on the down low.
Keep it on the down low.
Well, your secret's safe with me, Mason.
It'd better be. And he just leans back and puts his hat over his eyes. And Tanner, you heard that whole thing. Probably didn't make any movements like you knew what was happening, but they thought you were asleep the whole time.
No, Tanner heard that, and as soon as he started talking, as soon as Mason said I shot a guy's ear clean off, Tanner immediately, like, flashed with heat, and he's like, I know both a bunch of different emotions, like rage and panic and fear, and, like, all these emotions just came, like, and it was like a fire. And he doesn't sleep for the rest of the night, and he's just, like, completely wide awake, just staring at the night sky, trying to think of what he's going to do, whether he should kill Mason Dixon or confront him or say nothing, or he's just, like, in thought all night long.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Tanner for a second.
What do you think they're talking about?
I wonder if he's gonna see if he's gonna try to kill Mason Dixon.
I kind of hope he does. That would be fun.
There haven't really been any character deaths yet, and I feel like Matt seems like he's fixing to make that happen.
I wonder if Tanner could get the drop on Dixon.
Yeah, he better watch out, because if he doesn't, it might be bad.
Oh, he'd be a dead man. He failed.
Oh, shit. He had a 70 on an observation and he failed.
So, as the...
You did not do well.
Oh, he got a crit success.
But then you got a crit fail.
Did you just fight Mason Dixon?
I didn't have a crit fail. I had a regular fail.
Yeah, and you had a crit fail.
That's a success.
I had a crit success. I had a regular...
Wait. The fisticuffs, you rolled a 69?
Yeah, that's a crit success.
Oh, you're right.
It's hilarious that this exact scenario has happened before, John, and you thought it was a
that's
fail.
right. And you just mentioned it in the thread.
As the sunrise crests over the desert plain, you guys wake to the smoking embers of your fire, and you notice something. Mr. Mason Dixon is seemingly not around.
Morning, fellas.
Hey, how'd everybody sleep?
Someone was fondling me.
Never mind that. That was a dream.
Okay.
Where's, anybody see Mason?
Oh, shit, no. Tanner, you seen Mr. Dixon?
Oh, jeez, nah. No, I closed my eyes and dozed off last night. I didn't think I was going to be able to sleep on this sand, but it was more comfortable than I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Can we roll an observation to see if there's any footprints or anything like that?
Yep.
Some tussle prints.
Whoever wants to can roll this.
All right, I only have a 30.
I'll roll it on a 75.
All right.
Rolling an observation. A 57 for success.
Should I roll 2 even though Jay passed?
Yep.
Rolling on a 70. 89 for a fail.
Okay.
Rolling on a 30. Observation. 60 fail.
I don't think you've passed one observation in this entire
Campaign.
thing. I don't think you've passed one observation roll, John.
I'm very astute.
Yeah.
I think we've explained that before, is that Stanley is just so self-absorbed that he never notices anything.
Just like in real life.
I'm going to roll for Chad just to see if he crits, and he did not. So, Buck. It's pretty hard to see. The ground here is kind of hard scrabble, so there's not a lot of tracks or anything. But you do see drag marks, as though almost like someone had come up upon Mason Dixon and literally just like started dragging his body away from the campfire.
Okay. Buck ain't gonna say anything yet.
I wonder if he's off, trying to find our way back, or maybe getting some firewood.
He probably just taking a piss or something.
Maybe he's pooping.
Is his horse still here?
His horse is there, yes. Let's give his horse a name. I don't have one. You guys got any ideas?
Michelle.
Southern Dandy.
Belle.
Bell's pretty good.
George Washington Carver. I would say Bell is a great name.
Belle's a good name.
All right.
Hey Tanner, let's go check his horse. Maybe we can find a clue.
All right, yeah, let's go.
And they kind of get out of earshot. Listen, Tanner.
Yeah.
It looks like Mason Dixon got drug off.
I agree.
Now,
I didn't see that, but I trust your judgment.
I was sleeping with Chaw all night, and frankly, I don't think Stanley could drag a man.
I don't think Stanley could drag much.
Jesus,
No
fuck.
no offense, Stanley.
You think maybe the cannibals got him?
Those two? No, they weren't eating.
Maybe something else happened.
They weren't eating live people. They were only taking advantage of those that were already dead.
Right. That's what I thought too, which leaves us in a bit of a precarious situation.
Mm-hmm. What you getting at here, Buck?
I don't know. Anything I should know
No,
between the two of us?
not between the two of us. No.
Okay.
All right.
Buck's going to approach the group, be like, hey, what do you guys say we saddle up his horse and, Chaw, you want to ride his horse and we just kind of see if we can find him on our way back?
Whoa. We're just going to leave here? Yeah, isn't this no man left behind here?
Appears he left 4 men behind.
And his horse. Should we do a search on his horse? Should we do that? Do an observation or a search or something on his horse?
I will tell you that searching his horse doesn't reveal anything to you.
Okay.
All right. Actually, you know what? Rewind a little bit. Fellas, it appears Mason was drug off, judging by these here drag marks.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little concerned that maybe there's people afoot that are looking to do us some harm.
What would drag him off? An animal? A person?
Ain't no animal out here that's going to drag him off.
Not without leaving some sort of blood mark or something because it was biting him.
I'm not...
Somebody got the drop on him.
Well, are there any other signs here? Anybody see any footprints or anything?
Maybe we ought to just follow these marks.
Let's do it.
Let's follow these drag marks.
All right, I believe there is a tracking skill.
I got a 30 in tracking. Rolling on a 30. 61 for a fail.
So you're like, these tracks head directly into the fire.
That would be a crit fail.
I've got a 60, so I'm going to roll on a 60. A 34 for a success.
I got a 73. Should I roll as well?
Sure.
I rolled a 48 for a success.
All right, so between Buck and Tanner, you are able to follow the drag marks as they head out to the south through the desert area. Like you'll lose it and then you'll find it again, and you'll lose it and you'll find it again. You at one point it looks like that you're seeing some like footprints. So there's footprints and drag marks
Concurrently.
right.
It's not like the drag person got up and walked.
No, I mean at the same time. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, somebody's dragging him, all right.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Let's keep pursuing it.
So you follow those tracks for a couple of hours.
Shit, couple hours.
Yeah.
Jeez, boys, how long do we stay out here looking for him?
I think we gotta keep going looking for him.
He does have $500 that we could use back if we find him out here dead.
Whoa. Find him dead.
Not that I want him to be dead. I'm just saying, he's got 500 of our dollars.
He ain't kicking, that's for sure.
Give me one more tracking.
All right, rolling on a 60. 28, success.
Rolling on a 30. 3 for a success.
73. 55 for a crit success. That's my third crit success tonight.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, you all find that the tracks end in
A bloody mess.
what could be described as like a cairn. It's like a pile of rocks.
Yep.
And there's like a hole in it, like you could go into it. Tanner, with your crit success, you have been noticing, and now you're pretty sure that you're seeing some blood in the tracks.
Oh, guys, I see. I noticed some blood back there a minute ago. I wasn't sure, but I'm certain now. There's blood in here.
And as you look at the hole in the cairn, it's clear that this is actually like a cave that you could go into.
Oh my god!
Before we go in, Stanley's gonna pull Buck aside and tell him something.
Okay.
Hey, Buck, when you guys went to sleep last night, Mason Dixon was telling me a story about a man he shot in the war,
Oh, boy.
and he got him in the ear,
Oh.
and he was 100% sure that man was Tanner.
Holy shit.
So I'm wondering if maybe the two of them got into it.
I don't know. I think Tanner would have told me that. I gave him the opportunity.
Tanner is a spy in the U.S. government.
He's a spy? For who?
The United States.
He's spying on us?
He also said Tanner dresses up like a woman on the weekend.
Seriously?
That is true, but it's only on the third weekend of every month.
All right.
I mean, I don't have any judgment against him.
He's he.
What the hell, Stanley?
I don't know, but he's keeping something. He's keeping something from us.
Well, you know he's a Pinkerton, right?
No. I don't think I know that. I don't think I know that.
I don't know about no spy business, but if Mason Dixon is the one who shot him, that left some serious scars, more than just physical, on Tanner. So I could see some shit going down.
All right, well,
Weird that he didn't tell me, though.
I wanted to make sure you knew that.
Okay, I appreciate it. You think we ought to not say anything yet? Just kind of investigate this cave?
Yeah, let's let this play out.
All right, let's send Shaw in there. Shaw, you think you can squeeze on through that hole?
I think so.
Or just chuck all the rocks off of it?
I'll go. It's dark in here.
Yep. The sun doesn't go through them rocks.
I can't see very far.
Here's a torch.
You feel anything?
I don't know. Should I keep going?
How deep is it?
I can't tell. I can't see the end.
hang on. I'll bring a torch in. Buck will follow him.
All right, just for is everyone going in?
Sure. Yeah, we all follow him.
Can someone just kind of explain what this looks like a little bit?
Sure. It's like a catacomb, kind of. There's a central room in the shape of a, for lack of a better term, a cross, or more like a plus addition sign. And then there's 4 auxiliary rooms coming off of each arm of the addition sign, with some holes and some skeletons.
Each of those rooms has 1 to 2 holes in it.
The edge of this room and or the walls are about 6 feet high.
Okay.
And there's a level above you kind of looking down on you. I just want to make sure that we're clear about what you're actually seeing here. Imagine that there's like 2 floors. The walls of these little cubicles only go like halfway up. So let's say the ceiling's like 12 feet up and these walls are 6 feet up. So about 6 feet up is where this edge is. That's like the 2nd floor.
Oh. So there's no roof right above us. It's 12 feet above this entire catacomb.
So you could scramble up onto the wall here if you wanted to.
Because that's 6 feet up, right?
Right. As you head into the cave, Stanley pulls out some hard, leathery jerky to munch on.
That is awful crunchy.
That is tough. That's tough.
Holy fuck, guys. This is a goddamn Apache burial tomb.
Stanley, what are you eating over there?
Jerky.
Stanley, have some respect for the dead, man.
Are you sure this is Apache?
I seen this thing before. Not this one, but I seen one like it when I buried my boy. Yeah, that's right. Have a fucking moment of silence, goddamn it.
So wait, can we, like, how much can we actually see down here?
All of it. Full frontal.
Now, I mean, from where you are, you can see probably down to like here.
Okay, so we can see a skeleton and some hallways and stuff.
Yeah, you can see that it branches off to the left and right and goes forward, but it goes forward past where you can see.
Was this like a prison down here? What was this?
How long does it take a body to become a skeleton? Maybe that's him.
Yeah, it's more than a couple hours.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't go to college.
Buck's only on 1 N6.
Yeah. I know that skeleton is dead, and it used to be alive.
Well, hey, we seen Stranger Things, right?
Yeah. I killed things that have been dead.
You guys don't think there are ghosts down here?
Oh, there are definitely ghosts down here.
Oh, I was gonna say ghosts don't exist, Chaw. Don't worry about that.
Bullshit.
Only zombies and fucking pigmen and who knows what else, but certainly not ghosts.
Cha is trying to jump into Tanner's arms like Scooby-Doo.
Tanner collapses onto the ground immediately because he can't hold him. Chaw, it's all right, buddy. Don't worry, it's okay.
All right, can I roll an observation in here?
Yeah, let's look around. Let's look around for some tracks and blood and whatnot.
You see the tracks. I'll just tell you. You see the tracks going into this area. They go kind of further than your torch can see. So without moving, you're not going to see much more than the skeletons that you've seen already.
Cha, get on down there.
This hole right here, you see that pinged?
Oh, that's unrelated to where we came in.
Correct.
And so that's a different place entirely. Oh boys, we got to get up there. Is there a staircase right over here, just to our right there?
There is a staircase there, yes.
Boy, should we go up there?
Yeah, but let's take a look around in here first. This is where the drag marks come in.
All right, yeah, let's look in here first, but let's not forget about that.
Yeah, to be clear, the drag marks go further in. They don't go like up the stairs.
Right, let's go find the drag marks then.
Where do those stairs go?
We'll find out later. Let's find goddamn Mason Dixon.
They go up, Stanley.
Thank you, Tanner. That's what I was looking. That's what I was looking for.
Can we see before we move? Does it appear that the drag marks and the footprints came in and have not left?
Yeah, you can roll on that.
Observation?
Yes.
All right, rolling on a 75. 36 for a success.
Damn, dude, I don't think you've missed tonight.
Not yet.
I'm gonna also roll on a 30. An
Ooh,
18 for a success, you fucking bitches. Why don't you take that back?
Okay.
Aggressive, but understood. Rolling on a 70. 16 for a success.
Listen, I think we should try to match up these footprints to. Let's just rule everybody out here and see if these footprints match anybody else's.
Well, I don't think either any of us did that. I mean,
What you mean there, Stanley?
What do you mean? What do I mean? We were all sleeping around the fire. We wake up, man's gone.
Buck takes his boot off and hands it to Stanley. I don't think we're gonna figure anything out by this, but here, man, have at it.
No. You
Don't sniff that.
You need to make an imprint, and then we can compare it to the imprints here on the ground.
All right, Buck steps right next to one of the footprints.
Tanner, you want to step over here too?
I'll step over there. Tanner walks up and puts his boot print down.
Chaw puts his giant Shaquille O'Neal boot print down.
Well, it sure as shit ain't Chaw. How about you, Stanley?
Yep. Stanley makes an imprint.
Okay.
Okay, so what you have seen here is that you don't see a match for anyone's footprints, but you know that the drag marks with the person came in, and it doesn't appear that they have left. So it seems like those were the last tracks, but in here, and especially the further you go, there's just a lot of tracks. So there's no real way to tell anything.
But we see that they ain't left.
Yeah, because the last, you can see which track is on top, and that's the one that came in.
All right, boys. Get your firearms ready.
All right.
Buck's gonna load up that shotgun and rack that motherfucker.
Tanner's gonna pull out his short arms.
All right, Chaw, let's mosey, buddy.
All right, let's go.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll go too. I'm not gonna be a fucking pussy about this. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, we're all going. Most of us are going. Oh shit, guys, a skeleton.
I stepped on one of them. Is that bad luck?
As you get kind of towards the middle, you can now see that the passageway you're in does have an ending.
With no door?
So now you can officially, there's no door there. You can officially
Okay.
see the description that Jay said of it being like a T shape with these side rooms coming off of the spokes.
And the drag marks go where?
The drag marks go to the left.
Then we go left.
Yeah, keep following them.
All right.
And they go up into this adjoining side room.
And we go in there. Do we have to is that like a door or a window?
That's a door. It's not even really a door, it's just like a hole in the wall.
We go through the hole in the wall.
Okay. In here.
Chaw, you're fucking stepping on my foot.
Oh, I'm sorry, Buck. Oh,
Stop doing it.
No, you.
You broke
Just
both of his
stay
feet.
there.
All right, I'm gonna face the corner.
All right.
No,
Do
it's all right.
Do a Blair Witch.
And as you see Chaw turn into the corner of this room, you look across, and in the far corner of the room, Mason Dixon appears to be standing, staring at the other corner of the room.
Mr. Dixon.
He does not respond.
I don't think he's moving.
I'm going to roll an observation before I move over there so I don't fall in that fucking hole. Unless you say that we see that hole.
You see that hole. Yeah, you won't fall in it unless you want to.
I'm going to make my way over to Mr. Dixon.
Can I roll an observation to see if I can tell anything unusual about him before Buck walks over there?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
70, 95 fail.
Okay. What does Buck do?
He says, Mr. Dixon, can you hear me? Taps him on the shoulder. He's standing, right?
Yeah. He slowly starts to turn. And as he fully comes around and the torch light is upon him, you see that there are 2 bloody holes where his eyes should be, and there's blood gushing down his face. And he says, "They took my eyes, Buck."
Who took your eyes?
And from up above you, you hear this voice say, "I did."
What the fuck?
Who the fuck is that?
Now, so from that secondary hole over here comes this guy, and he looks like this.
Whoa.
There. Oh.
Yeah, he sure looks like a cannibal.
I'll describe this fella. What we've got here is a fella who's got a bit of a manic look on his face, unkempt. Well, his hair's not terribly long, but he's got a big beard. He's got big features, big ears, big nose, big kind of like brow, if you will. And he's got I don't know if it's paint or a tattoo that goes from the bridge of his nose up into his brow, over his eyebrows, and down to his upper cheekbone. In like kind of a, I don't know, ornate pattern, I guess.
Looks pretty cool.
He's got a couple, yeah, it does. He's got a couple of wounds, too. He's gotten bashed in the mouth and the face and the cheek and the head. And that's this fella.
He looks like a Neanderthal Russell Crowe with a big pelican beak.
So this guy's kind of striding over to your pit, and while he is, he's kind of like humming.
Come on out, my pretties.
And you hear these scrabbling and laughing and noises of people. What you would assume is people crawling out of other holes. Stanley, as Tanner and Buck are looking at Mason and totally shocked by what they're seeing, you are the only one that notices that a person appears to be crawling out of the hole in the bottom of the room you're in.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
And from the noises you hear, it sounds like there are others also climbing out of other holes.
Buck, turn around. We got company.
Fucking A. Mr. Dixon, what do you know about this place? Quick. Who are these fucking people?
It's the cannibals, Buck. The real ones.
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
Game over.